What was going through your mind?
Well, obviously we've all been a little sick, we're under the weather and stuff. So I think the goal was to just get out hard and to try and not let many people pass us. And I think we did a really good job at that. And we just had to be there for Kate because she wasn't doing her best today because she was not feeling great. But I think we all did a really good job working as a team and stepping up.
Yeah. And then Eleanor, you've been an important cog. You've been chasing these girls, and talk about what it meant to win the state championship and the pressure you all felt to defend that state championship.
Well, today our mindset going in was to mainly just get spots. We weren't focused on our times. We were just focused on, passing as many people as we could. And I think we executed really well.
Yeah. And the second championship in a row, is it sweeter the second time?
Yes, it is. So sweet.
Well, fantastic run for you girls. Amazing race, despite that you were all sick. State champions once again, third time in school history. Congratulations. Emily, talk about your race. What a fantastic race. You're sharing some history here with the team that your mother, your aunt, and your father ran for. So talk about your race first.
My race was really great. We came into the mile marker as a big group, and after that we kind of started to pull away from everybody, specifically once we got to the 2-miler. And then it was a race between me and Emma, and she did absolutely incredible, and I think my race went pretty well too, so I'm excited.
Yeah, and you really pushed it. You really showed some grit there, try to win this race. You were going for the win.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you move up one place, next year maybe a championship. What do you need to do to win that championship?
I need to continue to work extremely hard and just keep my dedication and motivation up. I'm very dedicated to achieving that goal, so I think I can for sure do it.
All right, fantastic. And we're looking forward to the next couple of years and you trying to get that Chase championship. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And what a fantastic race. And on the course is the 3A race. And one of the most anticipated races coming up, the next two, as the boys 3A is underway with the 1450 runner from Leon, Pat Kuhn, in the race. Leading right now, though, is Joshua Ruiz. Ruiz from Belen. They're looking for their 13th championship, their 14th state championship. And this is how the race went last year, as Ruiz hung with Pat Kuhn last year. So there is Devin Mikowski. He's going to be in the mix as well from Rockledge. Kuhn having run 14:43 and 14:50 this year. Just saw a video on the Mile Split Network where he averaged 2:24 for 10 800-meter intervals, which is fantastic. And so the fastest he's ever done, so he's in shape. But last week he was sick. And so he took it easy and finished 7th in his region. So Belen Jesuit looking for their championship as you see them in the yellow. Can they get under their 15:38 average from FSU pre-state? And there they go as Joshua Ruiz trying to take the championship. The juniors trying to lead from the front. Also, Pat Kuhn in second. The 15:28.80 last year at the state championships. So it's going to be Josh Ruiz, Pat Kuhn, Devin Mikowski, and they're going to be coming up on the mile mark here. So a very quick time for an opener, 4:38.6. When Kuhn ran 1450. He went out in 448, so they're 10 seconds under that. Devin Mikowski, 445.8. Graham Myers of Fleming Island, 446.1. Winner of the Region 1 meet. Joshua Gamage of Dillard, the sophomore, 446.4. Can he duplicate what his teammates did on the girls' side? Lucas Garcia from Belen Jesuit. Joseph Ruiz from Belen Jesuit. Clayton Knight of Vanguard. Anthony Herrera of St. Thomas Aquinas, and Evan Torres. As Belen Jesuit has 4 in the top 10. This could be one of the lowest scoring totals in state meet history for Belen Jesuit. And a fast start here in the 3A race. Again, 10 seconds under the pace that they ran, Pat Kuhn ran when he ran 1450. The all-time state meet record is 1437. And in the back there, you see Graham Myers, Devin Mikowski, Josh Gamage, Clayton Knight out quickly, Anthony Herrera, and you see Belen Jesuit. This could be the fastest 5K average in state meet history. And then we have the 4A coming up too, where we have an awesome Creekside team that's going to try to win the state championship. So Pat Kuhn starting to move away. Now, up the hill we go, and Pat Kuhn is broken away, I believe, or is he still in the shadows? It's hard to see in that angle through the lens there. As we see Graham Myers. But yes, it's Pat Kuhn and Joshua Ruiz. And this is what they look like last year, as Joshua Ruiz tried to challenge, but the challenge isn't coming today, as he set a fast pace and is starting to feel the sting of that 438 mile. But Pat Kuhn has yet to start to feel that sting. He's in the best shape of his life. Pat Kuhn has been running with more competitiveness this year and more maturity than he has in the past, and has really found his rhythm. As you see him starting to increase the pace or maintain the pace, this may be something special you are watching here. The all-time best is 14:37. The 5K best is 14:41. So Pat Kuhn is really ramping it down here. He's Graham Myers, the junior from Fleming Island. He was at St. John's Country Day last year, but switched over. Devin Mikowski of Rockledge in the baby blue. And down the stretch they go. We get the lead cart in the way there. As Pat Kuhn looking very smooth, very effortless there. He's been running on this since he was 7 years old, he said. And this is his home course. He's very familiar with it. And look at the lead that he has opened up here. This is going to be something special. The time we're looking at is 9:28. That's what he was at when he ran 14:50, is Pat Kuhn. So we're looking for that time at 2 mile, which he is fast approaching. And then he'll have to put it together. Josh Gamage starting to feel the sting of that 448 mile that he's opened up with. Cape Coral looking good right now as well. Fort Walton Beach there. Fort Myers, as Pat Kuhn's coming through. 9:28, 9:29, 9:30. 9:30.1, so he's just off pace here for Pat Kuhn, but can he go under 15 minutes? He and his old teammate, Leon alumni, Suki Coleslaw, are the only ones to ever go under 15 minutes on this course. So can he pull it together and get under 15 minutes? Graham Myers starting to feel the hurt. He looked great last week, but this pace is stinging here as they went out hard in this 3A state final. And everyone's starting to pay the price for it except for Kuhn. Josh Ruiz trying to hang in there. And can Graham Myers reel him in? But now it appears to be a race of attrition. Can they hold on over this last mile? Graham Myers has a pack coming after him. Devin Mikowski, Marcelo Mentacon of Bellin Jesuit, the 8th grader, holds the 8th grade record of 15:45, now in 5th place. Declan Ziomek of Cape Coral running a fantastic raid. Kaleb Hollins, the 800-meter specialist. Shakto Hachi, he ended up winning the varsity race at the FSU pre-state meet with a fast finish. Evan Torres also in there. Alec Torresella in there. Joseph Ruiz. So Bellin still holding down 4 of the top 5 spots, or 4 of the top 10 spots as they make their way down the final stretch. And wow, Pat Kuhn's out of the picture. He is completely out of this picture. This is Joshua Ruiz, so Pat Kuhn ahead of this shot, and there he is, Pat Kuhn. Can he pull it together? Can he get another mile out of him? The 4:38 definitely put lactic acid in his legs, but he's been training hard and in the best shape of his life. Can he bring it home? There we see Cape Coral's Declan Ziomek, Kaleb Hollins, Evan Torres, Alec Torresella, Joseph Ruiz, Anthony Herrera. And there's Joshua Ruiz in second, coming into your picture. There's Graham Myers. He's closed down the gap just a bit. Can he close it down even more? In third, there on the bottom shot. There's Cape Coral's Declan Ziomek running very well. And there is Pat Kuhn making his way at the base of the hill. He is currently at 12:35. Again, his course record, 14:50. His fastest time, 14:43. He's going to have to put together something special over this last mile. Has he gone to the well? Here comes Josh Ruiz making his way up the hill.
Holding down the second position, Joshua Ruiz of Bellin Jesuit.
Graham Myers isn't making any more dent in there, but he has a chance to go up this hill and make some distance on Joshua Ruiz. There's Kaleb Hollins starting to pull away here. Or excuse me, that's Fort Myers. Joseph Correa making a big move here. He's moved up from 12th place. But here comes Pat Kuhn on his way, the sophomore, or excuse me, the junior. On his way to the second state championship. Leon having won with 10 championships. Herb Wills, Doug Dickinson, Ray Carter, Matt Mazerik, Suki Coleslaw, and Pat Kuhn last year. And Pat Kuhn's looking to win his second state championship. He'll have another opportunity next year to win another state champion. Only Matt Mazerik, Billy Convey, Rolf Steyer, Brian Atkinson have won 3 state championships. He may join that group. So the running time, 14:42, 14:45. And he's going to be under this the state record here. So 14:55, 14:56, 14:57 for Pat Kuhn. Wins his second state championship. Joshua Ruiz, let's see if he can hold on to that second spot.
A new state meet record for Appalachian Regional Park, 14:56.7.
So 14:56.7. Josh Ruiz is going to hold on for second. Running time 15:28, 15:29. A nice run by Graham Myers of Fleming Island. He's going to finish third. So Joshua Ruiz, Graham Myers closes it down a little bit. 15:37.3. A nice run by Joseph Correa. 15:47. Montecon. Joseph Sakaris, a sophomore, finishes 15:51. Martello Montecon 15:52. Kaleb Hollins 15:55. Eli Zupa comes up big 15:56. Declan Ziomek 15:56.8. Anthony Herrera 15:59.1. And Joseph Ruiz. So Bellin has 34 points. So they'll win another state championship. I believe that's their 14th in a row, or 14th in school history, and 13th for Frankie Ruiz, their coach.
But your 2022 FHSAA Class 3A Boys State Champion.
So there you see one of Bellin's runners. It's starting to get a little bit warmer here.